Nakitulong ka Ri Khasi. Ngiwan lam shapi ko sngur bakhuit parpashngam. Ka beats aqua. Shpausnem dang yai pinja sliang.
President ka Voice of the People Party VPP ubadiu Emilina Nongkrem uba arren melebe signmod ulakren shai boom hun satya ya jing ai jingmod jong ka expert committee halor ka reservation policy bat pen paupat ya jing sngo hun bo menteri rang ba ka jylla ulakular ban Ïasyllok biang halor ka ni ka bha hashwa ba ka sorkar kan pediang ya jing ai jingmod ka expert committee habakren mentaga sngi balang ba arden ulong ba ka ni ka phang ka de ka blalam khmat de ka VPP but ke expert committee ka klemshim iki babon ki jing ai jingmod ulong ba ka VPP ka kwa ban Ïasyllok bhashwa ba ka sorkar jylla shwa ba ka sorkar kan shim ka rai ban pentrekam ya ka jing ai jingmod ka expert committee but ban rabba kanu ka sen jam ban priang ya ka jing ai jingmod ka expert committee klem de Ïasyllok biang shwa ka laban pensngo si iki babon balang
given by Chief Minister on the Sunday.
You see, I can simply say that as a party who have championed for the cause, of the people as far as the review of the reservation policy is concerned, we are not satisfied, we are not happy with the recommendation, which is why we have made our submissions on the floor of the House. And we had also asked the government, because what we were discussing, is the recommendation of the expert committee. So it is yet to be formally and officially, accepted or adopted by the government. So I had raised this very important question before the Chief Minister, whether the Chief Minister will take us also into consideration before formally, accepted or adopted the recommendation made by the expert committee. So that itself, is indication of the fact that as a party, we are not at all satisfied, and we are not going to accept the recommendation in its present form.
So what are you planning to do in this case? Because the CM has already tabled the recommendation in the floor of the House. So
Yes.
It's already done from his part. So what are you planning to do next?
As you have, I'm sure you must have heard, the Chief Minister, he's willing to discuss with us and even to sat one-on-one on this issue to discuss on those different recommendations and observation of the expert committee. So we will be definitely go by that first, and we will also further explore the ways and means how to ensure that what we want as a party and what we demand from the government to do will be dealt in a very serious manner.
Since the government has refused to touch the 1972 arrangement, what are your demands? What are you looking for in this new reservation?
You see, I think we don't want to criticize too much, on the various aspects of recommendations. We could have asked many questions, like the delay on the government to make it public, after the expert committee had submitted its recommendation to the government. It took 8 months for the government to sit on that. So that itself makes, it is natural to be suspicious on the delay of the government. And we don't want to go to any other aspect. But what we feel, the Chief Minister has admitted, that Meghalaya is a tribal state, and it is an open secret. Everybody knows that almost all the tribal states in the northeastern, their reservation is more than 80 for the tribal people. You see, and even the Supreme Court also has made a mention in the ruling that for tribal state, it implies that tribal state cannot be placed on the same footing like any other states. So I can, still see a hope if the government is willing to take a bold step to review this policy.
Well, are you setting any deadline for the state government? Because government was, as we know, government was sitting on the report for 8 months. So, are you setting any deadline for the state government?
You see, I think there is no doubt. After our agitations, the government was made to, or maybe compelled, to constitute this expert committee. And after the expert committee had carried out its duties to study on the various aspects, on the demand to review, there's a many, I think, issues which the people will never know before, they were highlighted now. So it will take us also, as a party, we will not rush to say anything, to give any deadline. As of now, we don't see the need to give a deadline. As of now, I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but as of now, today, we don't see the need to keep any deadline, as we are going to meet the government, as we are going to discuss, and we also have a hope that the government will respond to us positively. But as a party, we are going also to explore some other ways and means how to achieve what we expect from the government.
Are you also planning to reach out to the public in general regarding this reservation?
You see, the people of the state have been the main stakeholder in this agitation, in this movement. So we cannot avoid that. We, as a party, we shall have to go to the people, explain to the people, and maybe seek the opinion from the people at large.
So before reaching out to the government, will you go to the public? First you reach out to the government.
It may go simultaneously also. I will not be in a position to tell you now.
What make you to demand 47%?
You see, why we demand 47%? Because we feel that if the government understands the pressure that is there on our educated, highly qualified youths, that is a very reasonable ratio which we feel as a party that the government can consider.
Get bored and hungry, can't put our minds to rest. Need something quick and easy, got no time to wait. Something delicious, something different from the rest. It's so delicious, delicious. Wanna get something yummy, just get some yummy. Wanna get something yummy, just get some yummy. Wanna get something yummy, just get some yummy. Wanna get something yummy, just get some yummy.
Yummy noodles, the perfect snack partner.